Hey everybody, it's Savannah Taylor, the Gardenista, your kitchen garden coach. And this right here saves me a ton of time in the garden. Now, for those of you who have a small raised bed, a raised planter, or maybe you have a grow bag or two, even if you just have a 20-gallon grow bag, the big one, or two of those, a spray bottle, you can probably get away with that, just mixing your pesticide in a spray bottle. But as many of you know, I have a much bigger operation going on here. So when it comes to spraying my pesticide, this right here saves both my wrist and a ton of time in the garden, because this, which is available in my Amazon store, I highly recommend it if you have a larger area that you need to spray. I highly recommend this because you can get a lot more done. And again, like I said, it sprays continuously for several minutes so that you don't have to keep doing this. And I'll show you that in a moment. But first, before I show you how to use it, I want to show you what I put inside of it. So what I have here is BT Thurcide. Now, BT Thurcide is my go-to. I do have a previous video where I show you all how to use essential oils in the garden for pest control, as well as mosquito repellent and all that. I'm not going to go through all of that in this video, but I will put a link down below for those of you who like to use essential oils for pest control, because it is very effective. However, we are in the middle of summer, and for my operation right here, we are at all out war. But I'm gonna tell you something, this right here, I win. And this BT Thurcide, if you have caterpillars, if you're seeing a lot of holes in your leaves, more than likely you've got aphids and caterpillars and hornworms and things like that. So I've got my tomatoes that are coming in, and that's usually when the hornworms also like to come in and take my little crop here. But no. This BT Thurcide is going to be a silver bullet for that. So if you have issues with caterpillars or hornworms or anything like that, I highly recommend getting this. This is also available in my Amazon store. I usually have a big gallon bottle, but I did run out, but I had this available, and this is enough just to show you how I do it. Okay, so I'll show you right now. Okay, so this contraption might look a little intimidating, but it's not. It's super easy to work, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So I literally just screw off the top. Okay, comes with this right here. This is what, when you pump it, and I'll show you in a second, you pump it up so that you can spray it out. And then I take my BT Thurcide. Now this says to add like a tablespoon or something like that. I usually use for this right here, I'm going to pour in probably like a quarter of a cup. And I pretty much just eye it, but it's like this right here. And I'm going to come up close and show you. So I pour about that much. Okay. I might pour a little bit more because I'm telling you, it's war. Okay, so then once I finish pouring that in, I just fill it up with water. And there is a line on here that I fill it up to, which when you get your product, you'll see that there's a line you fill it up to. You don't want to fill it all the way up to the brim because the pump will kind of not work. So you just want to follow the directions on that, even though I know it's very tempting to fill it all the way up. But you'll get a pretty good continuous spray with it just even up to the line. And then you just screw this in like so. Done. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how to use it. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump up the product so that it sprays up. And all you do is you lift the handle and you just do this. Until you feel that little bit of resistance. Okay. And then you just lock it in place there so that you can pick it up like this. And then you're ready to go. Now this here is my strawberry plant, and this is what the caterpillars come for first. Okay, if I did not spray this at least once a week, especially now in the middle of summer, I wouldn't have no strawberries, you guys. But luckily, I'm telling you, this BT Thurside works really, really well. But what you want to do is, and you want to do this early in the morning. You don't want to do it in the heat, but you want to do it in the morning before the sun gets going. And actually, I like doing it at night so that it has a chance to dry and create a little bit of a good bearing around it, so that come morning, which is when the creepy crawlies like to come out, early in the morning before dawn, or through the night, it'll get them. Okay. So also, just for a little FYI, what is BT Thurside? Well, without getting super scientific, BT Thurside is a bacteria that's safe for us as humans. It's safe for your plants. It's safe for your fruit, your vegetables. But it's a deadly bacteria to caterpillars, hornworms, and the like. So we love BT Thurside because it's also organic. It's not toxic. You'll still have an organic garden if you use BT Thurside. So I highly, highly recommend it. Now, are there other things you can use? Absolutely. I do have a video on that, like with neem oil and dichotomous earth. You can use those as well. I'm not going to go into all of those, but now neem oil you can absolutely mix in here as well. I've shared before that I really don't prefer neem oil. It's a little harsh for my garden. I haven't had a lot of luck with it. It tends to be, like I said, too harsh, and it kills off my plants. But I do know a lot of people who live in certain regions where, I don't know if it's the humidity that makes it work better, or just the type of pests that they have that makes it work better. But I do have some people that use strictly neem oil, and it works great. So you really have to play around with what works for you. Don't let anybody tell you that one way is the only way, because depending on where you are in the country, certain types of pest control will work for your garden. Okay, so you just have to kind of play around with it. For me, BT Thurside here in Southern California in Zone 9 works, like I said, like a silver bullet. So, but you do want to spray really generously. And you also want to get under the leaves. And that's what this wand really works well at, to help you get underneath everything and really get in there. You also want to spray the soil. You really want to spray well. And here's the great thing about the grow bags. Now, these fabric grow bags that I have, and I've talked, oh gosh, endlessly about how much I love these grow bags, they also hold this product. So you want to also spray the grow bag, spray around it, spray in it, and it will actually help hold some of this product, the bacteria in it as well, so that they don't crawl up it, they don't crawl into it. And I'm telling you, it's a great barrier for your plants and everything. So I'm spraying the inside of the bag, I'm spraying the soil, I'm spraying the leaves, I'm spraying underneath. Now you see how I haven't had to do this? You just hold it and you get several minutes. I could probably do about 4 bags without having to re-pump. So this is wonderful. So here I am, you guys, I'm spraying my tomatoes down. And as you can see, I'm spraying it right onto the product. This BT Thurside is not going to harm you. It's not going to harm your plants. It is only deadly to the caterpillars and the hornworms and the like. So you don't have to worry about, if you accidentally ingest a little bit of it. Of course, you're going to wash your fruits and vegetables off, even though they're homegrown. You want to wash them off. But I'm just saying that FYI, okay? Don't drink this stuff, you guys. Okay, don't eat it. But I'm just saying it's safe for us. So again, if you guys start seeing holes and things in your leaves or whatnot, get yourself some BT Thurside, spray once a week. That's pretty sufficient. Again, I recommend doing it at night. If you're not able to do it at night, make sure you do it early in the morning. Don't do it in the dead of the heat. It might stress your plants out, and you don't want that. Okay, but that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or what have you, please feel free to link them down below. I love hearing from you all. And until we grow something else next time, I'll see you then. All right, bye-bye.